Hey guys, this is Fuel for Days, coming at you with a brand new video, one I'm really excited about. I've looked on YouTube a lot for mixes reviews on mixes. There's not many out there, so I sent out a Facebook message asking you guys, some of my favorite people on Facebook, your guys' suggestions on mixes. And every single one that you guys suggested, I mixed. As you can see, I have 34 mixes that I'm going to drink today. But I'm only going to have an ounce. An ounce, just like my kids. If you ever watched our reviews with our kids, I only give them 1 ounce, which is super safe for their age. So I'm going to do that myself. It's going to be hard to judge exactly on 1 ounce, but I'm going to sip it really slow and try to get that visceral reaction. You know that first sip that you take from a G Fuel? That first sip is the one that kind of gives you whether or not you're going to love it or not. So actually that first ounce is kind of the most important. So I'm going to take 1 ounce of each. I'm going to drink it slowly, and I'm going to make some notes on it. I'll cut all that stuff out, all the note part, but I'm going to make notes on it and see where I rank it. And at the end of the video, I'm going to rank them all from, I wouldn't say worst, from my least favorite to my most favorite. Because I think all of them are going to be pretty good. There might be some in here that seem like they might be a little trolly. Maybe not. I'm excited to taste them because I like different things. But I hope they're all good because I got a lot of mixes here. So let's get at it. As you can see, the first one's Clickbait and Sour Blue Chug Rug. So most of these are mixed half and half. However, some of them have specified whether they not want them like a 3/4 to a quarter of a mix. And usually that kind of tells me whether or not someone's been paying attention to what kind of flavors they want to stand out over the others. So it's kind of interesting how some people did that. And I love seeing that because that means they've been taking a lot of thought into how much they want a certain flavor to stand out above the other ones. So I love that. All right, let's go. Sour Blue Chug Rug and Clickbait. I love those two. Come on, guys. You guys are going to make this hard for me, man. Seriously. Oh, my God. You guys are going to make this hard. This is my first one. Oh my God, if it's going to be this good on all of them, it's going to be so close. All right. This is amazing. So, Sour Blue Chug Rug and Clickbait. A keeper. All right, for Clickbait and Sour Blue Chug Rug, really good. What happens is the cherry and the sourness of the Sour Blue Chug Rug kind of dulls down the cherry and the pomegranate and kind of makes it a little more smooth. If you had Sour Blue Chug Rug, it's kind of a harsh taste. At first, it's really sour and potent, but it actually smooths it out with the cherry. It's a very great mix. Check it out. So far, it's at the top, but let's keep going. All right, as you can see, the next one is watermelon and starfruit. I'm not a starfruit fan, so hopefully the watermelon can kind of balance that out a little bit and kind of take away the stuff I don't like in the starfruit. I'm hoping it does because it'll give me a reason to drink starfruit. All right, let's do this. Yes. Wow, I don't know if I've ever had watermelon and like banana before. I think it's a good combo, actually, because this starfruit right here has like that banana-like flavor to it. Just very slight banana. So banana and watermelon actually could kind of go together with like a little bit of a lemon hint to it. So this one's really good, really smooth, and really chuggable. So top. All right, next one is PewDiePie and Snow Cone. As you can see, I don't have snow cones because I really actually don't like snow cone. So shout out to Jacob Walker. Jacob Walker is the guy on Facebook that you get a lot of your samples from. So if you need some samples like I did, hit him up. He'll hook you up. All right, good prices, good people too. All right, PewDiePie Snow Cone. Don't like snow cone. Let's go. I don't know how you guys do this. You guys are the goats. You guys are the goats. You just made snow cone, in my opinion, that's like one of the okay tiers. Mixed with PewDiePie, which is one of my top 10s. Amazing. The snow cone is really smooth. It kind of makes it a different type of snow cone taste. It still has that snow cone. You know when you have a snow cone, it has that taste of a snow cone? It still does it with this one. Great job. Man, I need to make... I've been making notes so far to see which one is going to be my top, but this is going to be This is going to be a close race. If you're towards the bottom, you still might be towards the top because this is going to be. I don't know, man. You guys got me on this one. All right, for the next one, we got one that's green lemonade and phaseberry. This is brought to you by one of my friends on Facebook. He's also one of the hosts of the Caffeinated podcast. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. That's Relly. Relly, a great guy. So you've probably seen him on Facebook giving reviews. But he's giving me green lemonade and phaseberry. Let's check this bad boy out. Doesn't look very good, really. You just thought of a new kind of flavor. A new flavor of lemonade. A berry lemonade. Berry lemonade. If you want berry lemonade, take out green lemonade and phaseberry, and there you go. 1/3 of green lemonade and 2/3 of phaseberry. Because you don't want too much to overpower. You want more of that berry to stand out since the lemonade's pretty harsh. I'm going to say it's harsh. It'll stand out. It'll break through everything else. So if you get the 2/3 and 1/3, just right, really. Great job. All right, so what we got here is rainbow sherbet and orange vibe. They're almost kind of similar. If you think about it, a rainbow sherbet is a sherbety, which is like an ice cream. But then you also have orange vibe, which is the popsicle that has vanilla ice cream inside. So I think they might just be very similar and kind of just make it a little bit different. You guys are good, man. It definitely brings out something different in there. Check it out if you have these two. That's definitely a mix I'm going to do. Great job. Also, remember, I am cleansing out my mouth between each one with some water just to make it really fresh so I can get a true taste of each. All right. Next one we have is green apple or sour green apple and candy corn. What his intent was, I seen on his comment on Facebook that it now makes it like a caramel apple. So let's do that. See if it happens. Because I don't like candy corn. Just like a caramel water isn't really good. So if he can make this a way for me to drink caramel corn or candy corn, I'm in. All right, well, this actually tastes a lot like one of those suckers with the caramel and on the outside, and then inside it has that apple. It tastes a lot like that. Pretty sweet though, but those are also sweet too. So it tastes like a lollipop, tastes like a caramel apple lollipop. So it does give me a way to drink the caramel apple. So good job. All right, next one we got to you is Phase 51 and peach rings. This one's brought to you by one of my sons, Ethan. When we really wanted a mango flavor before mango flavor started coming out, we started thinking, how are we gonna make a mango flavor? Think about it. Melon is like in a mango-like family. And if you bring peach into it, will it mellow or will it bring out that flavor a little bit in order to make it like a mango-like taste? So I've had this before, and it's a great mix. You should check it out. It's kind of out there. Think thought-wise, but not in flavor-wise. Try this. If you don't have any mango flavors, I'm telling you. If you don't have any mango flavors, it almost makes it a mango-like taste. It's either like a mango-like taste or it makes the peach more of a natural peach flavor. So it's either like a mango or a natural peach. Very good. Great job, Ethan. All right, next one we're going with is Hype Sauce and Shiny Hydration. So with the Shiny Hydration, I'm thinking that what happened was maybe he didn't have the one who suggested this didn't have the caffeinated one, or he was just thinking of a way that he can have a great flavor with only half the caffeine. If it's great and it's kind of more towards the nighttime, you don't want so much caffeine, this might be a great option. Let's check it out because I think it might be. So that's my way to go. If I want half the caffeine, this might be my go-to option right here. Very good flavor. Doesn't take away from the taste of having a hydration in there. Because hydrations are really good, especially that one. But great job because this might be my go-to when it comes to only one and a little bit of caffeine. It still has a blueberry and raspberry flavor because blueberry and raspberries go very well together. So this might be it. There it is. Check that out. Next one we have is Sour Blue Chug Rug and Hype Sauce. is going to be, I would say, like a red raspberry and a blue raspberry lemonade-ish. That might be a little bit of sour. So it should be really good because both raspberries. So let's check it out. All right, so once again, another great mix. You guys have not failed me yet. This is going to be so hard to rank these. I'm making notes, but it's going to be really difficult because you guys are the goats. So another great one is it's what you think it is. If you can think of red raspberry lemonade, that's kind of what it is. And blue raspberry lemonade, it's just a great mix. Check it out. All right, next one we have here is actually my mix. I thought of this mix. I actually thought of it pretty hard. I had a sample from Jacob again that was of the cherry limeade. Tasted the cherry limeade, I was like, that's good, but I think I could do better. So I thought of it. Okay, I didn't just think. I tried to think some science behind this. You've got cherry pomegranate, and you've got sour lemons, right? Which is sour demonade. The tartness of the pomegranate makes the lemons have a tart-like taste. When you make lemons tart, it actually makes it turn into a lime flavor. It's actually science. However, so the tartness of the pomegranate cancels out the lemonness in the sour demonade and makes it a tart lemon, making it a lime. That's why I did 3/4 of the clickbait and only 1/4 of the sour sour demonade to turn it into the lime. If I would have kept half and half, the lemon would have overpowered the tart of the pomegranate and we wouldn't be able to taste it. So when you make it a smaller amount, it actually cancels it out just enough in order for it to turn into the lime. Bet. Check it out and tell me that you don't taste a lime instead of a lemon. People will say, how was that going to be a lemon? When you do it just right, the tartness from the pomegranate makes that lemon into a lime. And I'm right. This is a better cherry limeade than GFUEL. Sorry, GFUEL. I think I just made one up better than you. But with the right ratio, not half and half, with the right ratio, the pomegranate cancels out the lemon, turning it into a lime because the pomegranate is tart. A lemon's more tart than sour. So that's how that happens. It's no longer lemon, it's lime now. Boop, boop, boop. All right, next one we have is Scorpion Sting and Red Ooze. This comes to you by two people. First one is Ty Austin. You probably know him from Facebook. I would consider him like the godfather of the GFUEL Facebook page, but everybody loves Ty. Great guy, always in the comment sections, just really interactive with the people. We love you, guy. But next one, it came from Jacob Walker, the sample guy, who always gives out the samples that, of course, you got to buy them, but hit him up again. But so that's why you see right here, I don't have Red Ooze mixed with Scorpion Sting. Let's check it out. This is one I was actually kind of worried to taste. It's actually really good. It's like the red ooze and the sourness kind of cancels out the potentness of the spice. Still makes my tongue and the back of my throat a little tingly. Great job. It's almost like a mango with cherry. It's like a cherry mango flavor with a little hint of spice. Most people will be able to handle this one. Great thought into this one. This was not one that people just make up. You guys thought of this and actually ended up turning out good. Great job. I love the ingenuity and the thoughtfulness behind it. All right. Next one we got to you is Wampa Fruit and Peach Rings. I've had this one before on my own. I've tried this mix before. It's a great mix. It's a peach, mango, apple. So it's going to go together. Think about those flavors. It's crazy how GFUEL does that. It still gives you that crystallized sugar on top of the peach ring with the mango and the apple. Great combination. This is This is an easy go-to. Just check it out. Most people have these two flavors. Mix them together. Now you got a new flavor that has a little bit of mango, a little bit of apple, and a little bit of peach together. Great job. All right, I'm going to point something out. This is a flavor fusion that G Fuel came out. I'm not dogging you guys, G Fuel, but this is just sour cherry and blue ice. They really don't go together. And it was, I can't remember what my score was. It was like in the sixes, I believe. It's not that good. It's okay. Some of these other mixes that people that of your fans, G Fuel, came up with amazing flavors. We need to make a petition where some of these mixes become the next flavor fusions, because those over there are better than this one. Sorry, G Fuel, you need to start hiring some of us. I'll take a job, maybe, but get on it. Some of these mixes. Hope you watch this video, G Fuel. Some of these mixes deserve its own flavor fusion. They're really good. They're actually better than the one you guys created. So check it out, G Fuel. All right, I'm with Super Meat Boy and Hive Nectar. This is one I've been kind of like, is this a troll? I'm like this because I'm kind of thinking about like the spiciness of like you brush your teeth and you drink apple juice, not apple juice, you drink orange juice afterwards. This is gonna give me that like orange juice after you brush your teeth type flavor. So hopefully it doesn't. As you can see, I have Hive Nectar. I don't have Super Meat Boy. That's because I've tried Super Meat Boy on my review, didn't like it. I took a couple scoops out because I knew just in case I wanted to give some to other people. But I took a couple scoops out, sent the rest to Creamy Boy and the collector's box. If you haven't seen Creamy Boy, check his YouTube channel out. He's amazing. He's always in the G Fuel. He's gonna get his own G Fuel code one day. Come on, G Fuel, hook my boy up. Creamy, it needs to be code Creamy. I'm ordering code Creamy even if it's 10%. So Creamy Boy needs his own code, and check him out, man. He's just a great guy. Always in the G Fuel. If you want somebody who loves G Fuel, give him a code. All right, let's check this one out. I'm a little nervous about this. Hope it doesn't taste like orange juice after you brush your teeth with like the spiciness of the... All right. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, dude. Shut your front door. Man. You guys are the goats, man. Hey, Creamy Boy, can you send me back that collector's box? I got something to mix it with now. I love cinnamon flavor stuff. I didn't like the tub. Now I got something I can mix it with. If you don't like your Super Meat Boy, mix it with Hive Nectar so far. That's a banger right there. Really good. It's like an orange cinnamon gummy bear. Boom, rocked it. All right, next one we have is Sour Demonade and Pink Drip. I'm thinking this is going to taste like a sour strawberry Starburst. Sour strawberry Starburst sounds amazing. Let's check it out. Really good. Great job on this one. Just a little suggestion. For me, I'd go a third of the sour and 2/3 of the Pink Drip. Reason being is I don't taste much of the strawberry anymore. It kind of overpowers a little bit with the sour. Still good, but it's the strawberries on the back half instead of the front half. You want the strawberry to be the forefront. So I think 2/3 or maybe 3/4. I'd say 3/4 of this, 1/4 of this is going to give you just the sour strawberry. Kind of overpowered a little bit. Still good, but the strawberry's kind of in the back half instead of the front. All right, next one we have is Watermelon and Shiny Splash. So far, best looking G Fuel one. A beautiful, like, I don't know, just so pretty, that purple. So, great combo. That would look good as a full color mix. All right. Very smooth. Very smooth. That watermelon with that blueberry lemonade. This is a great one summertime on the back porch. Hot sun's beating down on you. You can chug that one. I don't know if you really want to chug a whole thing of of G Fuel, but you can. But it's a chuggable one, very smooth, very great. It's going to be a go-to mix for me. Great job. Okay, the next one is brought to you by my other son, Aiden. I was like, what mix do you want me to make? He says, I don't know. How about try classified V3? I was like, what's classified V3? He said, classified V1 and classified V2 mixed together. See, my kids will just think of some stuff. Great job. Let's see if it's a great job. Haven't tried it yet. I already had them try it for their one G Fuel for the week. So they tried it. As you can see, it's not, but they both loved it. So let's check it out. Wow. So I am not a cotton candy person. I did not like a classified one, the first classified, which is now Free Guy or Flavor Bomb from Free Guy. Flavor Bomb. I didn't like this one because I don't like cotton candy. Love V2. So what happens when you mix these two together, it actually makes it a watermelon. I would say a watermelon pina colada is what I think this is. So like I think it makes it a watermelon pina colada flavored cotton candy. So watermelon flavored cotton candy. If you're like going look at different cotton candies that you want to try, oh, watermelon pina colada, let me check that one out. That's what that ends up being. Right there. Great job, Aiden. All right, next one we got is Peach Rings and Classified V1. This one's also brought to you by the two guys, Ty Austin, godfather of Facebook G Fuel, my opinion. And then you've also got, it's also brought to you by Jacob, the sample guy who always will sell samples on Facebook. Shout out to them. So this is their recommendation, Peach Rings and Classified V1. They nailed it out of the park with the Scorpion Sting and the Red Ooze. Let's see if they got one here too. Y'all have gotten me way to drink this one. I don't like this one by itself. You guys are giving me great combinations in order for me to get some of this tub of scoops out of here. Not leaving without a mix. So this is the way to go. If you do not like this one, do Peach Rings with it. Great job. All right, next one I'm a little nervous about because I am not a fan of mystery. I tried mystery from a sample from Jacob again. Tried it. Did not like it. Never bought the tub. I actually didn't even finish the shaker. So I've got mystery, which is lychee with Scorpion Sting. Hopefully it's a good flavor because if I like it, I might buy some mystery, even if it's vaulted. I could find it, but I'm a little nervous about this one. All right, Relly. I know you're not a fan of mystery like myself. I know you probably don't have a tub of it. But if you do, check it out with Scorpion Sting because it's actually pretty good. The Scorpion Sting, the mango and the spiciness of it really calms down the lychee in there. So it makes it gives it the lycheeness of like a Maiden's Blood. Maiden Blood has like the lychee flavor in it, but it's kind of like the mellowed part. Great way to make lychee in there without it being the forefront. Good job. Good job. That one's actually, I think, Alex Murray. Great job on that one. Next one, guava and starfruit. Love guava. Guava to me might be one of the more underrated. Not that's the top, but I think it's not talked about enough. Great. It doesn't smell good, but it has a great taste to it. I love guava. But then I don't really like starfruit. So let's check it out. Let me check that one out again. This is the first one I've ever had double 2 ounces. Makes it a totally different flavor. It doesn't bring out the guava at all, or the starfruit. They kind of cancel out and make it a totally different flavor. Maybe a little bit of guava. If this was classified V3, I wouldn't guess which ones were in here. That's what I'm saying. Can't really tell. It's okay. So far, whoever made this one, sorry, it's not really the best. It's not bad. It's definitely in the okay area, so it's not bad. First one I thought of going, maybe not so much. I loved the thought in the thought behind it. I like doing something a little bit different where just kind of like a little bit out there, but it's okay. All right, next one we have is Peach Rings and Sour Demonade. I already reviewed the Sour Demonade and Pink Drip. which is the Starburst, Strawberry Starburst. I thought the sourness kind of overpowered the pink drip. So hopefully the peach rings is more potent in order to hold its own against the sour Demonade. It doesn't get lost. And it does. It doesn't get lost. It holds its own. You can still taste that peach. It doesn't get canceled out. It's the sour version of a peach ring. Great job. Very good. Check it out. If you want a sour peach ring, there it is. All right, next one we have for you is peach rings. Not just peach rings, but 3/4 peach rings and 1/4 of battle juice. That tells me the person who made this, which is Becca Maines. Becca Maines thought about it, seen that it needed a little bit less pineapple, and only made it 1/4 so the peach stands out a little bit more. That tells me that she was thinking as she was kind of pouring and kind of adjusting as she went. So let's see if it works out. Becca Maines, this is to you. Yeah. That pineapple is the right amount. Half and half, I think it might be a little bit too overpowering of the pineapple. You want it to be the main one to be the peach, and you want pineapple on the back. GFUEL does that. GFUEL doesn't make half and half. They kind of think about what they want to be the standout one. And that's why I think Becca May did that. She made just the right amount of pineapple to the peach with the candy. A candy pineapple peach ring. There you go. Great job. All right, next one we have is Phase X and Sour Blue Chug Rug. Phase X it's supposed to be something else, but it's really cherry Gatorade, like a glacier Gatorade. Let's keep it at what it is. It's a cherry glacier Gatorade. And Sour Blue Chug Rug. I think that the coolingness of the Phase X is going to calm down the sourness of the Sour Blue Chug Rug. Check it out. Another good one. Man, you guys are making it hard for me to do this because I've written down notes and a lot of them are like in the 8s. They're just going to be so good, man. You guys are good, man. But great flavor again. It does cancel out the sourness a little bit, make it a little more smooth. Not as harsh as normal. Great job. Just to let you know, I do shake them before I drink them because when they sit here, I don't want all the stuff to get at the bottom. So I do shake it. Next one we have is Pink Drip and Watermelon. Watermelon is a great mixer. Watermelon is nice and smooth and light and kind of a light flavor, so it doesn't overpower things. It just gives it that hint of watermelon. This one should be good. This one should be like one of those half and half kind of Starburst that you get. That's kind of like one side one flavor, one side the other flavor of a strawberry watermelon. Let's go. What I actually get in this is I actually get a little bit of like a bubba tea, like a watermelon bubba tea, like the milk, the one that has the milk base of the bubba tea. That's what I get. I get a nice, smooth, milky type bubba tea. The milkiness comes from the smoothness of the creaminess of the pink drip. So watermelon bubba tea in the milk flavor. Watermelon bubba tea, milk flavor, great. All right, next one we have is kiwi mango and star fruit. Not much of a star fruit guy. Love kiwi mango. It might be my number 4, number 5. Let's check it out. All right, so kiwi mango and star fruit. I almost think that the star fruit gets too canceled out. So if you wanted to have the two flavors, I'd actually make this one a little bit less and star fruit a little bit more. Even though I'm not a star fruit fan, I think the star fruit gets canceled by the strongness of this one. So this could be a really good one if you go a little bit more star fruit and a little bit less kiwi, but still a good flavor. All right, next one we have is Ice Shatter and Hype Sauce. Ice Shatter has that cooling effect. That's like a strawberry cooling Gatorade with a raspberry lemonade. So maybe I could still get a little bit of coolingness of the harshness behind a lemon. Let's see if we can pull that out a little bit. Ooh, great combo, guys. Just like I was saying before, flavors like this could be your flavor fusion. Come on, G Fuel, watch my video, pick out one of our things, make it yourself. And they came up with some great flavor fusions for the G Fuel community that they created. So great job. All right, next one we have is green apple and clickbait. Here we go. Wow, you guys are bomb, dude. You guys surprised me, man, because this does not look good. The color of it is like a tea-ish, like a weird tea type color. Because you got green and red. Mixed together, tastes great. I love clickbait. Sour green apple's pretty good. Just great, man. You guys are going to make this really difficult for me, man. So you could taste it. You could taste both of them. I think the sour of the apple might stand out a little bit more than the cherry. But really good. All right, next one we have Nemesis Iced Tea and Sour Demonade. So this is a late one that somebody actually commented on my thing. Say, hey, actually messaged me and said, hey, do you want to add one to your review? I said, the more the merrier, bring it on. So here it is. So it looks like he thought a lot about this one because it's 2/3 Nemesis tea and 1/3 of the Sour Demonade. I think he wanted a little bit of sour and not too much lemon to overpower the tea in here. So it should be good, like a sour Arnold Palmer. And he did the right amount. Man, perfect combination. If he would have went more of the sour, it would have taken away from the Nemesis. Great amount of combination. You can still taste the tea and the lemon from both. So great job, great mix. You already like Nemesis tea, which most people do. Check that out. It's a go-to. Don't do half and half. Do the 2/3. All right, next one we've got raspberry iced tea and phaseberry. And this one brought to you by my boy AJ Torres, also known as Relly on the Caffeinated podcast. Like I said before, check it out. Great show, great people. So he knows I'm a Southern guy. He wanted to see how I react to a tea-like combination. We all love the tea flavors. Come on, mango iced tea. Shock, got your mango iced tea. Come on, boy. Let's do it. I think he did it right. Great combination. 1/3 raspberry iced tea, 2/3 phaseberry. That's what he wanted me to do. Great combination. I think if he would have went the other way too much, I might not be able to taste the berry because the berry is actually pretty of a light flavor. So great job on the combination amount. And it's a great tea flavor. If you want a berry-like tea, go for it. Check it out. Great job, Relly. Talk to you soon. All right, this is what I'm nervous about also. Anytime you got Super Meat Boy in something, I'm like, I don't know about spice and like cinnamon in there. All right, so we've got confetti cake and Super Meat Boy mixed in oat milk. I guess the oat milk is a special way of doing it, so we're gonna check it out. However, if you have not watched my kids' videos, this is actually the first one we ever made of confetti cake. I thought about it. I was like, how can I make chocolate cake put in chocolate milk? I'm the one who thought of that. You guys have been talking about how great it is. It's a banger. So if you really want to know what a great mix is, go with confetti cake and chocolate milk. That is the #1 milk flavor is confetti cake and chocolate milk. #1 flavor. Do it, G Fuel. All right, so we're going to do the Pepto-Bismol one. We call it Pepto-Bismol. Let's do it. I'm nervous about this too. Come on, man. Get out of town, bro. Come on, man. Hey, Creamy Boy, I sent you that package of the Super Meat Boy. Can you send it back to me? Just kidding, man. Just kidding, friend. You can keep it. But now this right here has a reason to get used. It tastes like a cinnamon cake. It tastes like cinnamon cake. Great job, man. You've gave me another reason to make Super Meat Boy mix in something. The oat milk, I think it might give you that nuttiness instead of just the regular old milk. It has that nutty-like flavor of a cake. It adds that little bit of extra dimension. Great job. I'm speechless, man. I was nervous. You got me. Man, all you guys have not trolled me. I thought this was a troll. I thought another one was a troll. None of these are trolling. This is hard, man. So hard. Next one we have is Scorpion Sting, which is the mango-like flavor, and peach rings. So we got a mango peach with a little bit of hint of a spiciness. Let's check it out, see how it is. Sounds great. Man. Adding something different to the Scorpion Sting. I see why you guys have all done mixes with Scorpion Sting. There's been a lot of mixes with Scorpion Sting. It's because it kind of mellows out that amount of spice. The other one's a little more harsh when you do it just by itself. But when you combo it with something, it kind of drops it down a little bit. It makes it from like a medium spiciness to a mild. So great job. Mango, peach, like with a little bit of hint of a spiciness. Great job. Tastes great. Check it out. Next one we have is green lemonade and red ooze. As you can tell, I only have the sample of red ooze, which I got from Jacob on Facebook. Jacob Walker. Check him out if you want some samples like I did. So, green lemonade and red ooze does not make a good looking flavor. The color of it does not look appetizing, appealing. I usually use a clear shaker when I'm out in public because I want somebody to ask me, hey, what you're drinking, so I can turn them on to GFUEL. But I will not use a clear if I'm going to do this mix because it doesn't look good. It kind of looks like what Relly or AJ Torres says. It looks like plumbing water a little bit. It doesn't look really appealing. Check them out on the Caffeinated podcast. Great guys. A great show. I actually don't miss an episode. Great show. So I'm going to check it out, see if it's like a cherry-like lemonade. It sure is. You guys come up with some great flavors. Great flavors. Your guys' flavors are amazing. GFUEL, I don't know if you're ever going to watch this video. Watch the whole video, GFUEL, and you will see that all these mixes, sorry, is better than your flavor fusion that you came up with, the sour cherry or the blue ice. Every one so far is better than that one. I hate to say it. I love you guys, but these people have put a lot of thought into this stuff, and great. Okay, next one we have is raspberry iced tea and hype sauce. So this one comes to you by a guy named Leinhart Levens. I think what he really wanted to do with this is when a lot of people think that the raspberry iced tea has the hype sauce type raspberry in it, maybe he wanted a little bit more raspberry in there. So he mixed these two together and see what we got. I think this might be the same thing, but maybe cancel out a little bit of the tea and make it a little bit more raspberry with a little bit of lemonade to it. Oh, okay. I see you. All right, I see what he did here. Actually, I think he made a Nemesis Tea V2. Think about it. You got tea, you got raspberry tea, and you got lemon. It's like an Arnold Palmer right there with the tea and the lemon, but he made it a little bit with the raspberry in it. Very good. So, banger right there. Awesome. Still get the tea flavor. It's the Nemesis Tea V2. All right, the next one I've got for you is PewDiePie and Raging Gummy Fish. I'm actually really excited about this one. It sounds really good. I'm not a fan of Raging Gummy Fish, or else I would have the tub. Only thing, if I have a sample of it, it's because I either don't like it that much, or it's because it's vaulted. So if you see me only have the sample, it's because I don't like it, because I would have bought it. So let's check it out. I think this might be really good when I think about the flavor combination. I'm going to have to check this one out again because I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on here. All right, this one right here came to you from a guy named Leinhart Levens. I don't know if I'm saying it right because it sounds like I'm pronouncing some kind of superstar's name, like some kind of movie star. Great name, by the way. So Leinhart Levens came up with this one. It's really good. I'm not really into Raging Gummy Fish. It tones down the gumminess of the Raging Gummy Fish, and it also makes the tartness and the sweetness of the PewDiePie a little bit less also. So great job, great mix, very thoughtful in it. And it works. It works. Great job. Next one I have is Sage Mode and Hive Nectar. This is one that Jacob Walker suggested because he put a post on his Facebook page asking which is the best combination. He'd give out some free samples to whoever the winner was. This was the winner of his sample review or mixed sample reviews. So I'm going to see if it's a winner to me because these two right here, this one right here is probably my number one, maybe number two. I just had Ocean Potion, which is, I only had a sample of it, which kind of made it into the number one. Maybe after a sample, I don't know. I'm going to have to buy the tub to actually find out because this right here is a banger. And this one right here, Hive Nectar, is like my number 3 to 4. Clickbait might be a little bit above it. These two right here are my top 5, 100%, top 4, 100%. So let's see if it's better mixed or whether or not I'd rather drink both by themselves. That's the question here. Okay. Great mix. Fantastic mix. But my question is, so you've got Sage Mode. Sage Mode is a pomelo fruit, which is kind of like the citrus family, and white peach. Then you've got something that's a nectarine. And so what I think they've kind of done here is they've made this have more of the orange flavor. So it tastes like Sage Mode, but with more orange to it. Very good. If I would have had that by itself, it would be my top 5 of everything. So would I rather have this by itself than this by itself? I'd actually probably have them by themselves, but also make them as a mix. Would you rather have this a little bit more orangey, or would you want to have mostly just the tangerine type juice flavor? Very good. It just makes it taste like Sage Mode with a little bit more orange. Great job. All right, we've come to the end now. Last one we have is Teach, not peach iced tea, but Teach iced tea. You know how we call it Teach iced tea. And Golden Apple Pear. They call this on the Caffeinated podcast the champagne of GFUEL. That's why I got it in a wine glass, because I wanted to drink it like a little and just enjoy like some champagne. This right here just cost me about $8 to make, because those are both vaulted flavors. They cost about $4 a sample for something like that. Maybe that's why they call it a champagne of GFUEL. But I think it's a champagne of GFUEL also because just it kind of gives it that nice, smooth, crisp, like you gotta sip it like a glass of wine. So with that, we gotta do the little swirl. We gotta swirl it around and drink it with our pinky up. That's a banger right there. If you're lucky enough to have Teach iced tea, we'll call it Teach iced tea, but you know what it's supposed to be. But it's Teach iced tea mixed with Golden Apple Pear. Very good flavors by themselves. When you mix them together, it's like a fine wine or champagne. When you drink it, put it in a champagne glass or wine glass, swirl it up, and eat it with some salmon. Nice, crisp skinned salmon. Eat it, drink it with that, and you're good to go. So, Caffeinated Podcast, Relly and Teach come up with champagne of GFUEL. And it's true. It's a banger. All right, guys. As you can see, I've got the lineup right here. All ranked out from my least favorite to the best. It's not worst because all of them are good. All of them are actually better than GFUEL's Flavor Fusion. Sorry, GFUEL. You guys are awesome. So if you guys want to know a mix, just watch this video and pick yourself out one. Make some notes of what they are, because these are a keeper. I have them in my iPad, and they're going to be with me forever. Because if I want to make a mix, I'm just going to make one of your guys' mixes. So let's do it. It's not from worst. So if you're at the bottom, don't feel offended, because it's good. All your eyes is good. So great job. All right, here we go. I've got my least favorite to my most favorite. Let's start off with the least favorite. Now, this doesn't mean it's not good. It just means I think it's the least out of all of them. Some people might think it's the best, but I'm going to go with guava and starfruit. Whoever made that, sorry it's at the bottom, but it's still good. So it's better than the flavor fusion. So good job on that. Orange Vibe Rainbow Sherbet. Sour Demonade Pink Drip. Sour Apple and Candy Apple. Starfruit and Mango Kiwi Mango. Scorpion Sting and Mystery. Scorpion Sting Peach Rings. Hype Sauce and Shiny Splash Hydration, which is a great alternative for less caffeine. Sour Green Apple and Clickbait. Green Lemonade Red Ooze. Clickbait Sour Blue Chug Rug. 1/3 Raspberry Iced Tea, 2/3 Phaseberry. And that's also from Relly at Caffeinated Podcast. Check it out. Raging Gummy Fish PewDiePie. Phase X and Sour Blue Chug Rug. Sour Demonade Peach Rings. PewDiePie Snow Cone. Classified V2 and Classified V1, made up by Aiden. Great call. We'll call that Classified V3. Raspberry Iced Tea Hype Sauce. Peach Rings in Classified V1. Sour Blue Chug Rug and Hype Sauce. And you've got 1/3 Green Lemonade and 2/3 Phaseberry. Wampa Fruit and Peach Rings. Phase 51 and Peach Rings, made up by Ethan, one of my kids. Great flavor. 2/3 Nemesis Iced Tea and 1/3 Sour Demonade. One of the most surprising ones, actually, Confetti Cake and Confetti Cake and Super Meat Boy mixed in oat milk. Very good. 3/4 Clickbait, 1/4 Sour Demonade. Watermelon and Shiny Splash. Sage Mode and Hive Nectar. Peach Rings in 1/4 Battle Juice. Since she put it with that amount, tells me there was a lot of thought into it. Super Meat Boy and Hive Nectar, probably my most, I would say, feared one, but it actually came out towards my top. Starfruit and Watermelon, very good. Then you've got your Champagne of GFUEL, which is Teach Iced Tea and Golden Apple Pear. Scorpion Sting and Red Ooze. And those are your top 3 right here. And then Ice Shatter and Hype Sauce. Number 1, Watermelon and Pink Drip. Tastes like a watermelon bubba tea. I'm wondering if that might taste good in milk. I don't know. Just seems like it's kind of a bubba tea-like flavor. All right. All right, guys, we come to the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment of a mix that you guys think is great that I did not do. You guys are awesome. We love our fans, or I'm not even call it fans. I don't even know what you guys are. You guys are just great people, and it's just fun to do. And we're all a part of our team, and just a loving family. So keep it up. Keep up the positive vibes, and just being good people and not creating drama on Facebook. Even if someone doesn't like a mix, we're not going to downgrade that person and make them feel bad. None of these are of that category. All these are good. So keep it up. You guys are great, and we look forward to doing the next one, which is actually going to be the Tiny Tina. All right. Catch you guys later. Bye.